I'm Tony Azzolino. I'm the Grand Knight of the St. Edward Knights of Columbus. I've been a parishioner here at St. Edward's for 46 years. Been involved with the Knights for the past approximately 8 years, men's ministry for about the same time. We've been in Fairfield for quite a while. The Knights here at St. Edward's are very involved. We're very proud of the fact that we have been a Star Council for the state of Connecticut for 6 consecutive years. We're involved in many activities. In fact, this coming week we'll be rolling out Family Week, which starts with a pasta dinner on the 21st, followed by the soccer challenge on the 22nd. We have a family rosary on the 23rd. We have a family movie night on the 24th. We also follow with the parish picnic, which we support and we sponsor each year. So those are just some of the activities that we've been putting together as a package. Now, the Knights also support veterans activities. We have a Veterans Mass each year. We support youth in that we do, in addition to the soccer, we do the basketball. We also do Keep Christ in Christmas contest for the youngsters that are in the Faith Formation program. We continue with a lot of family life, community activities, and we're a very active council in that regard. We try to keep up on what the parishioners are looking for, and we try to get into other areas that are outside of the parish, as far as helping people that are in hospice, helping people that are in, we regularly support the Homefront Project. Next weekend, even though we're not sponsoring it, we participate in it, and the Knights do that. The Knights are also active in the retreats sponsored by Holy Family, and we've taken a leadership role, or two of my Knights, brother Knights, have taken a leadership role in the Connecticut Catholic Men's Conference, and they've done a heck of a job just making people aware of the conference and its the reasons for that conference and what to expect by attending it, and so I'm very proud of what they've done there. So we try to just not keep it within the parish, but we try to expand. Sometimes that's a challenge because it's we tend to want to stay in our little comfort zone, and it doesn't always work out that way. So it's great to be able to get out of our comfort zone and open up some of our activities to outside of the Knights. And, that's pretty much what our philosophy is. Like I said, we're very active. We try to support needs that are other than what would be Knights' needs. We try to support the other parishioners and the other ministries and work along with them. We're very fortunate here at St. Edward's in that we have a pastor who is very supportive of us. We work with him on a weekly, if not daily basis. He's there for us and we're there for him. So it's a great working relationship that we have. Men tend to be very busy at the age when you really need their help. So it's always a challenge getting enough younger men involved. Their jobs, the families, the youth are growing up. They need to be there with their kids. So that's always a challenge to work that piece of their required family life into the nights. We tend to work with them on that. We try to talk to them and see what they would be comfortable doing. Because one of the things we tell the nights, a new night, is that we don't expect you to be there every month for the meeting, because we know you have a difficult schedule. But we expect you to be able to do several things. And you tell us what you're comfortable doing. We'll give them our programs, and we'll ask them to choose what works best for them. That usually works pretty well. One of our biggest activities here, and this is what, every year we have a very large creche that we assemble. That creche was built in the church hall by 30 or so nights. We dismantled it, put it together outside again, and now it becomes an annual event before the Christmas season to get it installed, if you would say, before the snow flies. So we'll usually try that about Thanksgiving, and that kind of gets the men involved. Many of the men come with their children to help. Now we try to keep the kids out of harm's way, but they come with their toolkits, they come with their families, and they assemble it. It's amazing how quick that creche goes up, because it is huge if you've never seen it, and we're very proud of it. Then, of course, it's another whole difficult project dismantling it, because sometimes it'll go, like this year, all the way into March or April, depending on the weather. So we try to allow men to involve both themselves and their families. That's one of the reasons why we decided to have a family week, where there are a lot of different family activities that they can do together. So that's a challenge, to be able to come up with the proper programs that will allow them to participate. We have a very active core group of men. This morning you saw approximately 20 or more men. Well, most of those men are involved in various activities in the church. That group, there's that cohesiveness that we've developed. It doesn't stop here in the men's ministry. That group varies depending on what a man's schedule is for the week. We average maybe 12 to 16 on a given week. We also get together on a Tuesday mornings for coffee. And that's evolved where we could have anywhere from 6 to 10 men there. And what that does is it allows the men to discuss some of the projects that they'd like to come to fruition. We have an open discussion there. We talk about the things that we're going to do, and we talk about getting additional help and who to bring out. So there's that reach out that's constantly going on. We have a very cohesive bunch of men, and it's really makes you feel good that if Father Nick comes to me and he says, "Tony, I need this to be done," I know I can pick up the phone or and send a text, an email, or call, and I'll get the help. So I think that's that cohesive core allows us to draw in additional men, and we've built this organization from about 50 to approximately 150 in the last 8 years or so. And I think it's that core group that's continually working at it. As we get together here on a Saturday morning, it's a sacrifice. Guys are up here in here at about 7 a.m. And it's difficult. But I would encourage them, because some of the words that we hear at the conference and the sharing that goes on here in that room, or our men's ministry, that sharing leads to a stronger faith. And that's what we're looking to do. And I think that the conference probably will help us build our faith, allow us to see things in a different way, and help heal some of the concerns that we have with the church. So I'm looking forward to attending, and I know that group of my men are looking forward to attending, and I think those words have been, and the two men that we have leading it have really put a lot of time and effort into sharing what they expect out of it. And they attended last year, and their feedback has been one of the reasons why the conference sign-up has been pretty successful this year. I know last year what we did is, after the conference, we had the leaders for this year bring in the video, especially the bishop, and we listened to what he had to say. And we had about 30 or so nights attending at the social meeting that we showed the video, and the feedback was good. So I think that's also one of the reasons why the Knights are going to be supporting this. And we're looking forward to attending, and we're looking forward to hearing the word of the bishop this year.